July 26, 1945. A message echoes across the Pacific. Surrender, or face complete destruction. It wasn't just a warning. It was the final chapter before the mushroom cloud. This is the untold story of the Potsdam Declaration. World War II in Europe had ended. Nazi Germany was no more. But the Pacific was still ablaze. From Iwo Jima to Okinawa, the battles were brutal, and the losses staggering. Japan, though pushed back, refused to surrender. The Allies were exhausted. They wanted an end, fast. On July 17, 1945, three world leaders, Harry Truman, Winston Churchill, and Joseph Stalin, met in Potsdam, near Berlin. They came not only to divide post-war Europe but to send a final message to Japan. But something had changed. Churchill was soon replaced by Clement Attlee after losing the UK election. And Truman had just been told that the Manhattan Project had succeeded. America had the bomb, a weapon unlike anything the world had ever seen. The Potsdam Declaration was drafted by the US, UK, and China. But not the Soviet Union. Why? Because Stalin had a secret. He had already promised the US to enter the war against Japan by mid-August. But he didn't want Japan to surrender too early. He wanted a piece of the spoils in Asia, including Manchuria, Korea, and influence over northern China. So the Western Allies left Stalin out, fearing Soviet involvement would complicate both diplomacy and post-war control. On July 26, 1945, the declaration was released. Its demands: Japan must surrender unconditionally, it must disarm, it must eliminate militarism. If not, it would face prompt and utter destruction. Japan's emperor was not mentioned, deliberately. The fate of the imperial system was unclear, and that silence would cost lives. Japan's government didn't know what to do. Peace advocates urged surrender. The military wanted to keep fighting. Prime Minister Suzuki issued a vague response, mokusatsu, which can mean to withhold comment or to ignore with contempt. The Allies took it as rejection. Truman saw it as defiance. The countdown had begun. August 6, Hiroshima. August 9, Nagasaki. Hundreds of thousands died, and only then did Japan surrender. To this day, historians debate. Could it have been avoided? Would clearer wording, or including Stalin, have changed anything? The Potsdam Declaration wasn't just a political document. It was a moment when peace, war, diplomacy, and destruction collided. It was the last chance to end the war with words. But history chose silence and fire. And Japan chose too. By rejecting the ultimatum, it opened the gates to devastation. And the world would never be the same. The choice of one nation changed the fate of millions.